playing a wicked job. I'm playing a wicked job. They go off to say I'm mad. I'm playing a wicked job. I'm playing a wicked job. I'm playing a wicked job. They go off to say I'm mad. All you come, all you jump, all you wave, all you wine, all you. Take a picture, make a pose. They never see jab like those. Jab fingers, jab toes. This jab don't have no clothes. Go on exit in my brain. A snake is me only chain. Black blood running through my vein. It more deadly than cocaine. I'm playing a wicked job. I'm playing a wicked job. I'm playing a wicked job. They go off to say I'm mad. I'm playing a wicked job. I'm playing a wicked job. I'm playing a wicked job. They go off to say I'm mad.
Hello, hi. Oh my goodness. This one will be one for the books. It's Tune Tuesday. Let's check this volume out. What's going on here? Come in, come in, come in. To you guys, I can't lie to you. I am feeling all kinds of jitters and crazy feelings because today we are gonna have Tallpree on the show. I've been practicing my Tallpree isms. How does this sound? What? Okay, you didn't like that one? Let's try this one. You mad or what? I'm gonna do it when he's here. I am. He's gonna teach me the ways, show me how to do it. You mad or what? Is that it? We're outdoors today again. I'm super excited. Pray for the rain not to come because it's supposed to rain today, and we can't have that. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess you could go ahead, start building your questions from now. Oh, my voice is not deep enough. You're right. I gotta work on that. Your mother what? Oh my gosh. All right, we'll work on it. Start sending your questions. For the Jab King. Start sending your requests for songs from now. Let me tell you, I have a long list of songs to play, but I have definitely not even scratched the surface of the amount of tunes that Tallpree has. If you're new to the show, this is Tune Tuesday. This is Soca Say So. It is the best place to be on a Tuesday. I'm just going to say it. We fling down wonderful soca tunes every week, but this week, we are going to focus on Tallpree's music. Tallpree is a soca artist out of Grenada, and he is best known for jab music, and we're going to talk about that when he's on here. But jeez, yeah, I'm hot. I mean, I'm in New York and it is like 90 something degrees, but I'm hot. Y'all, listen, let's talk about the outfit first before you get here. I definitely put my BBNYC Grenada flag shirt on. Hello, hi, of course. Shout out to the sponsors. Gotta put my flag on. Let's not get crazy. It might come off my head and start swinging in the air at some point. right? Wait, Brooklyn Psycho had a good question. You want to know if he keeps, how does he keep his signature hairstyle? That's an amazing question for sure. We all want to know, how does he do it? What again? I was, I was kind of gonna get like real aggressive and put like Bantu knots so I could kind of look like him, but then I said that's borderline disrespectful. So I kept my hair down for sure. What again? This chick, I see you. Hello, hi. We definitely had a diss chick lyric challenge, and we will do that. And we're gonna get into some of this music like from early. I feel like, damn, every song I look at is just like, oh, it's too big. Don't play it yet. It's too crazy. Don't play it yet. Wait, just wait a minute. Don't go yet. Like, it's Tallpree, and I'm super excited, and I'm glad you are all here for it. Um, let's just get into one. Really, let's just get into one real quick before he gets here. It's so hard to pick the first song. Let's go big or go home, right? No, still don't want to do that. Jesus, it's so hard to pick a song. You want to hear any of his reggae songs? Yes. I used to sing a lot of reggae before he started singing.
Mud.
Just in case you don't know what we're talking about.
It goes like that. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. They go off to say I'm mad. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. They go off to say I'm all your come, all your jump, all your wave, all your wine, all your. Take a picture, make a pose. They never see jab like those. Jab jab fingers, jab jab toes. This jab jab don't have no clothes. Go on exit in my brain. A snake is me only chain. Black blood running through my vein. It more than me than cocaine. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. They go off to say I'm mad. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. I play no wicked job. They go off to say I'm all your come, all your jump, all your wave, all your wine, all your. This girl liquid and she bad, whining in a chop chop band. This one she wearing a tongue, but she ain't in on a man. This one she don't really care, a stocking alone she wear. I know she don't have no fear, she don't business DJ. I play no wicked job, I play no wicked job, I play no wicked job. They go out to say I'm mad. I play no wicked job, I play no wicked job, I play no wicked job. They go out to say I'm all your come, all your jump, all your.
A whole day of cutting songs. It's gonna be a whole day of cutting songs because you know how Instagram is, and I want this show to live. I really do. I don't want them to cut us off. Let's say hello, hi. Let's do the thing. Y'all playing a wicked job today. Hey, hello, hi.
Wagwan.
Welcome to Tune Tuesday.
Tune Tuesdays, your mother. It goes like that.
Listen, I've already been practicing my "You Matter What," and everyone's already told me I'm doing it bad. But let's try it out. Are you ready for my version?
Let's go. Out of 10, I'll judge out of 10. Let me hear you.
Okay. You matter what?
I'll give you a 5. You get a pass. You get a pass though.
I think my what is better. Okay.
I think just a little bit deeper. Oh yeah, that what 9, 9.5.
I'll take that one. I'm gonna stay right there. I'll take it back.
9.5 for the what?
When did you invent the what? Because I feel like we all know you matter what, but when did the what come in?
I mean, so much. I wouldn't know at the time, because it's just vibes. Most of the things just flow, You don't even know when,
Mm-hmm.
I think even the dance, when I had the Old Woman Alone, I remember, as I said, flow. I remember the dance. It wasn't planned. I probably just used to go out on stage like that. And I remember there was a fete in Soca Arena, and I saw some people pointing me and doing what I'm doing on stage. That's when I realized that's what I'm doing. I did not realize. So that's what I'm saying. It's just a vibe, a
Wait,
flow, you know.
what? The
Yeah, I
dance
remember that.
just
I
came?
did not know. Yeah, I exactly, exactly. No plan, no nothing. It just flow with that whole vibe. And that's how it came along. Yeah.
Wow. We're going right into the song. We're going right into the song.
Uh-huh. When the team on the job, when the monkeys jump, paradise, samples, brothers, when the jump, make another time everybody they behaving bad. People jumping up and down and getting like they mad. What a woman in this local and abroad. Tell me who go carry them home when they get tired. But I want some young
Started
fella
breaking.
if you volunteer to carry your woman home if you volunteer. I got carry no woman no more that difficult thing. But as they carry them woman, they rejoice and sing. But they sing, oh woman we taking home. 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 Where the chant? Oh woman alone. Oh woman alone we taking home. Oh woman alone we taking home. Oh woman alone we taking home. Oh woman alone. Oh woman alone we taking home. Oh woman alone in Willis.
Listen,
Oh woman alone in.
there's so many questions off of just that one song. It's crazy. So I know when I first heard that song, I was shocked because I personally never heard what I heard on the streets in Grenada Juve morning, on the radio, in a mix, on a CD. And I was like, who had the audacity to put that in a song? Like, and put that for the world to hear? Like,
Yep.
let's talk a little bit about the history in jab and the chanting, if you will. So you're gonna tell us the history, but as far as I saw it, as just a bystander, you go on the road and you see these people, just 4 or 5 guys or maybe more, and they chanting and they have a drum and they just going with one song and they just going, chipping, look like they possessed. They all singing the same thing. And that, and sometimes with the conch shell, when they blow in the conch shell, it just like hits your soul, really. It hits your spirit. And I feel like you really captured that. This was it in your mind that it would be weird to put that on the record for the rest of the world to hear?
No, I wanted to. Definitely, I wanted to because first of all, okay, I was in love with traditional mass from a youth. You know, I used to play jab, but when we see the real jab, we have to run because we afraid jab. But we young and we want to be a part of everything. So I used to even the wild Indian and the short knee. If I'm a kid, you know, I'm there watching on, and I love that natural, that raw, because it's basically the voices with the music, which is drums, and then the voices plus the conch and that's full music. That's full blown music for you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it all started. Falling in love with that old mass tradition, the traditional old mass. So my first two soca was Wild Indian and Shotney. I had a song it was Rami Damide Jukate Ram and I Ram Gotina. Rami Damide. No, that was Wild Indian. And
A
the
big
year
tune.
after I did Stir It Up in the Ponga Rice, and I stir it up in the color, you know, so it was right. And then I thought to myself, well, yeah, the Wild Indian mass is sort of is basically small in grade. I just a handful of people keep up that tradition. So I said, but what about the jab? Because so much people love jab. What if I do a big jab song that has to rock the world? You know, because
Mm-hmm.
I know the infectious, I know how jab does that drums and that voices, that call and that answer, and that one voice calling, Oluman alone, Oluman alone, we taking him, Oluman alone, we take, and you know the call and the answer, Oluman, we taking him, the call and the answer. So I was like, okay, looking for that song. How the guys on the block came up with that same. One of my good friends said, "Listen, I hear some man singing Old Woman Alone Day, you know, explicit, you know." So I'm like, no, 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 but you can't do that. That's out. That's out of, you know, you can't do that. So I just had to clean up. That one line was enough for me. I cleaned up the line and I just did everything else. Wrote the song and went to the studio now looking for that beat. So I had to ask the producer for certain things. Like I said, we must do the conch shell. We must do the bells. So a lot of different elements that I know we have to put this in it. I remember when we had the song done without a conch shell. And I said, we have to get a conch shell. He asked, well, how would we do that? I don't know. Go on the keyboard, play something that sung like a shell. And he went in different tones. He got a tone and said, yeah, this is. So I said, well, how can we do to strengthen it? And we double it up and he get the strength. So we get that that come from the keyboard and we say, yeah, I felt that was it. And you know, the song it was a joke to me. I think I did it basically for the guys on the blog. It's like a fun tune. And then everything just went, you know, crazy.
Excellent. Wow. We get the backstory. A real good backstory to that song. Because that really took over. And did you really think it was going just
I think the wife I didn't get a little break in there.
Did you hear me on that one?
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I
I
didn't get a
said, did you think it
question.
was gonna go past Grenada? That song?
No, no, definitely not. I mean, as I said, I did that song basically, wasn't even sure it was gonna hit the radio because it was just like a fun song for basically the boys on the block and you know, but that's what it was basically. I wasn't sure because in Grenada at the time, even though I said the radio personalities were very serious on what they're giving airplay, so something like I said, old woman alone, we taking home, and you know, I wonder if you know, they probably see it as smut, you know, which it is. So I had to come with a story and had a proper story and everything, and to try to even get radio play. So
Right.
when they passed it, I was like, good, at least. But I wasn't even sure it would have make radio play for real.
Wow. All right, we gotta get into the next song. One of your biggest tunes. And I'm telling you, the lyrics in this tune had me so tied up when I first heard it. I couldn't figure out what you were saying in this song. Now I can proudly say I know what it
Uh-huh. Just because everywhere, them jab and them jab and them jab, we go get in the things keep getting harder, it's too much to bear. And consolation is everywhere. Papa see in Jamaica, Papa see in Dubai, Papa see in Trinidad, Africa the world. But them jab like this, they just get oh my God, sitting at the field. Oh, what did you say? That's it. I'm so calling from the day. Mama is here and there. Sitting at the field.
That's another classic chant, right?
It's one of yeah, it's again it's chants that would have come from, you know, the old mass, the traditional old mass. You know, a lot of the songs that I did was just chants. Some I make some, I use chants that was there before, but it's about the chants, and somehow they seem to take because of that call and that answer and that and jab jab. It is all about that.
Hmm. I tell you, the first time I heard this song, it was on a mix, and the grave, the jail, and the hospital. I couldn't like. It sounded like one word to me. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't
The
figure it out, and it was like a eureka moment when I finally figured it out. I was so excited. I went screaming and telling everybody I figured it out. I
yeah,
mean, this is when the song came out. Is I've been a
yeah,
Tallpree fan for years.
and then that bass in the voice that goes with the bass in the song, it sort of, it smooth it out in a way that you have to know the music and stuff to really understand. I didn't realize that until, after the song long release. I
Mm,
realized, with the bass in the voice and everything, it's sort of in sync that if you don't know, if I went up, you probably would have, everything would have been probably more clear, but the song was basically, I did it in the sort of that bass voice there, you
well,
know.
let's talk about your voice. I mean, when I first heard you on record, I said, "There's no way this guy sounds like this live. There's no way he could do a whole concert like that live." And you can, and you do it over and over again.
Yeah, yeah,
How?
yeah. Well, it's nothing that I put on. I mean, at some point, I guess the voice broke. Younger, growing up, I remember the voice in school. I used to sing since in school, and it was sort of fine, not that fine. But after about, I don't know, 1920, where I'm from is Vendom, is sort of under Granite Tank, the lake and stuff is right under the sun. I'm not sure if it's the cold weather up here that gave me that husk in the voice. I'm not sure, but after about 1920, that's the voice I had to use, and until now.
Well, we love it. Don't change it. We like stay swimming in Granite Tang Lake. Do what you got to do
I ain't going nowhere.
because we need it. I want to talk about some of the collaborations you've done. I think like really early in your career, you had collaborations with the biggest stars in soca, which
Yeah,
was
since in 2000, I did with Marshall. I did with Alison Hines. I did with Benjai. I did with just name a collaboration with most of the artists.
yeah.
Some
We're
of them
gonna
probably was just coming out. I remember doing a collaboration with Skinny Fabulous. He wasn't even out yet. I went to St. Vincent and the producer is like, "Yo, I have this little youth here. Oh, I jump on a track with him." And we did this track. If you are Bush, hand up. If you are Saddam, show me a hand. Bush, Saddam, Bush, Saddam. We had this tune.
Mhm.
And about a year or 2, 3 years after, I can't remember, Skinny just come and bust way. But yeah, I mean, it don't matter who the artist. I feel like, artists call on me, they have that respect, they have that love, they want to do something. I guess they want to do is that your fans meet my fans thing it can only grow. You know what I'm saying? So collab, I do endless collab. Once the artists have that vibe, they feel that energy, they want to do this. I don't think I ever turned on a collab. You understand?
Nice. So
Yeah,
we're gonna play
yeah.
a little snippet from two of those songs. This is Tallpree and Marshall Jab Jab. I think I lost my volume.
When I was a little boy,
There we go.
I was really afraid. Chop, 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 chop. Now when the wicked chop, chop, after when them men, Master, what is it that chop, chop? Grenada, Dominica, Antigua, the whole of Caribbean, Jamaica. Carnival in the day, pretty colored grass, hostile of the day, in the darkest night, pushing the people, angry black and brown. Send them to
Yeah.
the bay, when we coming down,
Yeah,
baby look
yeah,
here, baby
yeah, yeah,
shine, baby
yeah, yeah,
whining, baby no man,
yeah,
so
yeah,
dirty
yeah,
woman.
What?
That's Tallpree and Marshall, and here is Tallpree and Alton Hines, Jab Crew. Everybody's been requesting this song already from the beginning of the show.
Let me see the bad boy crew.
Yeah.
Let me see the road boy crew. Get ready for the chop chop.
What?
Let me see the bad boy crew. And let me see the road boy crew. Get ready for the chop chop. Hey, roll your body, girl. Roll your body, girl. Sexy body, girl. Let me see you walk. Roll your body, girl. Roll your body, girl. Sexy body, girl. Let me see you walk.
What about the man them now? You come and go for them now. You will go there, bad, bad. Anything they want, they have to grab them. You will say them bad, bad. Bad for a liver. Bad for take over. You will go to the car. Bad for them to car. What? What they do?
They've been waiting for that song since we started. They've been requesting it.
Yeah,
Those are
man.
huge collaborations from early in your career.
Yeah,
At
we
this point,
talking
everybody
about
want to do a song with Tallpree
we
for sure.
talking about 2000, 2001. You know, I did that one with Marshall in 2000. I did that with Alison Hines probably 2001 or 2002, and you know, come up the line. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Now,
I mean, Merciless, Benja. I just met. It's so much artists, a lot of different, a lot of combinations.
in Trinidad, they have Juve, and they play Juve a lot different than they do in Grenada. Do you ever do the colors? You ever play a Juve with the colors?
No, I never did. Never did. We just traditional old oil. You know. I think what the way we play jab. I know there's a lot of different. There's different even in the islands. The, after emancipation, there's different ways people dealt with it. Now we and it's a natural. Some people do it and they don't even know. The slave masters used to at times paint the skin in the molasses, put on the molasses to look black. Basically, whether to blend in or it was some say even they used to do it to go in the as a camouflage to go in the night and interfere with the slaves so the black history
Mm-hmm.
taught us that they used to put it on their skins so they would blend in their wives and so couldn't
It was,
you know
mm-hmm.
so they would camouflage. But anyway, we are making a mockery of the whole thing. We were chained as slaves. So we always, the chain is one of the symbols we always use. So we just having fun. We making a mockery of the whole thing. So we just make it, you want it to be black to blend in. We show you what black is. So we go the whole oil, the black as it can even be, or the charcoal. We go really black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The chains, the serpent, the snakes, so we saw the slave masters as the devil. So the symbol of the serpent, the snake, is a symbol of the devil. So some people get it twisted and say, it's cannibal devil thing, and who don't understand the culture, they knows nothing. They probably seen some of these elements and don't understand. But we just making a mockery saying that you are the devil. That's where the snake and the serpent came. The chains is symbol. We were chained, but we free now. We bust where we can make a mockery of the whole situation. So every element, most of the elements is after is just emancipation, being free. Now we can do what we want.
There's a few other elements that I don't know. I need
for sure.
explaining. The baby in pram or the pig head
Well,
in a pram.
well, it's just different. Jab just go. What happened over the years is a lot of people try to outdo. You know, you just want to come so different that you try to
Mm-hmm.
outdo and you just bring something that's different. I saw guys with a live pig in Texas. I put it in a song. Some guys, they put oil on the pig and have a live pig running through the crowd. You know, and I'm like, what? I mean, they go. That's different. I see, you know, guys with a, I think it's a sheep belly with all the liver and everything, the tripe in this hand, and I see a guy with a bucket of Kongori just coiling up in the next hand. People just do go as strange as they just go different. Guy
Yes.
would be in a coffin, lie down, pushing him in a coffin the whole time and not even moving, unless
Mm-hmm.
probably they put a rum in his mouth. He just go the distance. It's about, but it's all fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all fun.
Well, I'll play a little bit of that song you have by the name "What Is Jab."
Oh, it's a success. So then what is the black on the inside? The black on the outside. That color they can't hide. We taking it worldwide. I ain't a piece of shot pass, no fish shot on me back. With shackles on me neck and the whole are shining black. Trumpeting and we chanting some ancient melody. Remember we ancestors and they sacrifice. They fought for freedom, and freedom came, and if we are to, we'll fight again. So to be body is expression. Don't ask no silly question, jump in and jump the ball. Whoa, they want to see them jump. Whoa, they want
I
to.
like that line. Think about your ancestors and what they did for you. I mean, I
Yeah,
think that's the tradition. I like that you keep calling it traditional mass because I think people really just feel like I'm gonna go down Grenada, I'm gonna throw some oil on, and plus like somebody is saying it here, like they think that's the only thing in Jab in Juve, and obviously it's not. You mentioned Wild
it's
Indian, you mentioned Beko, you meant so there's a lot of other elements as well.
yeah.
Uh,
So, and I also feel that when you put that oil, it's like I feel like you invoke the spirits, man, because I feel like once that oil, once you get that, is so as I say, some people may not understand even the concept, but you feel free, liberated. You feel like that's why Jab would do anything because you free, you feel that so liberated that you do nearly anything you want to do. You understand? So there is a lot of meaning behind it, and I guess, and I always say that it wouldn't die. It cannot die. This would just go on and on because there's real meaning behind it. And what a better meaning to be free now? You know, emancipation. What better can that be? You know, it's the max. So it cannot go nowhere. Job is here to stay, and the music, the voices, the melody, the drums, the rhythms, it's here to stay.
well, I often think about that. I know a lot of people who are not familiar with Jab, they think, well, this is just the in thing right now. This is the sound. This is the vibe that gets people hyped in a party. Um, and there's a lot of people who feel like every Jab song sounds alike. It's all the same. How do you think about that when you're making the music? Do you feel like, oh, I have to do something to make it sound different, even though it also has the same underlying rhythm?
Well, what I can say to that, if you look at you be if you look at let's say groovy music, all groovies is there's a tempo, there is the bass, the guitar, and you use basically the instruments that you regularly use, just different tone. Up tempo soca is basically the same thing. You put a faster beat, percussions, the drums, the what. So job music is basically it is just music with what it is more to me. It's more raw music with that energy because it depends a lot on the voices, which has to be, it's not sweet. It's rough. It's like you can just have a crowd. You can have a crowd out there just sing, job, job. You tell everybody sing that, and you just put that just like that
Hmm.
to a beat, and it sounds okay with the drum and the shell and the different instrument you use. So it don't sound, it's not the same. Old Woman is different to Grave. Is different to Saltfish. Every song, every Jab song is different. Maybe we're talking about Jab, so the Jab word is there, or the elements of Jab, but every one of them song different. I don't hear it, I don't know two of the same, you know. It's just like the other music, groovy or power. So but Jab just basically have that energy that must move, that you can't stand up. It has to boom, it has to make you move. The rhythm alone can play and make you move, just like when the guys beat the drum and they blow the shell in the road, in the street, there's no instruments, and that alone have you moving from country to tongue. You just run with the drums, with the voices and the chants, and you can go from miles. There's something in that. So I mean, that's what it basically is. They know, and nothing. So if they know the music, they ain't no two Jab song the same. I don't know.
Okay, so every week, this chick, a fellow blogger, she puts out a lyrics challenge. She gives us some lyrics and she says, your followers, they know thing, man. They're gonna know who sings this song. They're gonna know what's the name of the song. So I'm gonna give you the lyric challenge this week. I'm gonna say some lyrics to you, and you have to tell me whose song is it and what's the name of the song. Now, normally, I say it in my best American accent because I am 100% Grenadian, born to two Grenadian parents, but I've also been born in America. And so my Grenadian accent is trash. but
Okay.
I've been practicing my Grenadian accent.
Let me hear you.
Nope, I don't have the courage. I can't do it. Never mind. I can't do it. Nope. I'm gonna do it in my American accent. I can't. We'll practice the Grenadian accent later. Okay. In my best American accent, tell me who sang this song. What's the name of this song? The music sounding sweet when I feel that beat is all mass in the street.
All right. Will Cambridge Tallpree.
What's the name of that song?
The name of that song, I have so many songs. Music song, did sweet. You not feel that beat. It's almost in the street. The name of that song, I cannot remember the name of the song. Remember, I have like a few hundred songs.
It is called Crazy from the Crazy Rhythm.
Get money,
Okay.
get money, get money, get money, get money, get money. Hey, I'm a real jam jam. Come to get that man. People say I'm mad, but I feel right man. The music don't mean sweet. When I feel that beat, it will must in the street. I am trouble. Get money, get money, get money, get money, get money. When I feel the beat and the sound is sweet, I don't get money, get money, get money, get money, get money.
I'm rewinding it so we can all hear the lyrics. One more time.
Get money, get money, get money, get money, get money. Hey, yes, I'm a real jam jam. Come to get that man. People say I'm mad, but I feel right man. The music sound is sweet. When I feel that beat, people must in the street. I am trouble. Get on, get on, hey, get on, get on, hey, get on, get on. When I feel the beat and the song is sweet, I just get on, get on, hey, get on, get on, hey, get on, get on, hey, get on. What?
All right, that was Crazy by Tallpree. Good job. I was telling this chick that a lot of times I'm nervous when I do the lyrics challenge with artists on Tune Tuesday because I don't know if they're gonna remember. Because she usually chooses songs that are old, people haven't heard in a while. But I said Tallpree's gonna get this instantly because I have seen people shout out songs to you while you're on stage. And you just sing the song word for word. And I'm like, how? How does he remember all of the lyrics? Like,
Yeah.
that's a song I haven't heard in 10 years.
Right. The thing is, most of the songs, they would at least come back to you. Sometimes you can forget that I have tunes that I don't even remember if they exist because it's a few hundred tunes, you know? But if I just start it at one time I would have
Yeah.
write, it would have stick. I would have record it. So there's ways, you know, I probably would have sing it if I sing it once or twice or 10 times, it would stick somehow. So once you start it, it automatically comes back. You understand? So most of the song, if you start it now, I would definitely go into it. But if you didn't start it, I probably wouldn't remember it because so many songs, you know. But as you call the name or you start it, then the artist could remember.
You have a special memory, let me tell you, because I've had artists here who can't remember their own tune. You have a special memory. I have a
It is.
special guest. Hello, hi, special guest. Somebody wants to say hello to you. Hi.
What's up?
This is a soca monster. This is my son.
It, everything good?
And I told him,
I,
you know,
I guess you,
I
you
told
love
him that
soca too.
I told him that I'm having the most the biggest soca artist in Grenada, and he said, "How in the world did you get that?" So he had to come and see you to say hello, hi. Hi.
Salute. Salute.
And speaking of the next generation, I see that Tallpree Jr. is on the check-in. Big up yourself, Tallpree Jr., big bad soca artist already.
Yep.
That must be
He's doing
huge. And
his thing.
I've seen him perform.
They all have us. Most of them are in some form of entertainment. I have 9 kids,
Wow.
5 boys and 4 girls. And I think,
Wow.
yeah, I think every one of them is some form of in some part of culture or entertainment. All the boys are doing their thing from the first one who is 16. He's been performing too, and down to the last one who is 3. He's doing his own songs and stuff and singing along. I'm telling you, you have to look out for this one. He have it for sure at
Wow.
2 years old. He's recording. He's doing stuff at 3,
Recording already.
recording, and would keep to a rhythm, ride a rhythm. I am telling you. Yep.
Wow.
So
I'm
I
gonna play a
think
little piece of Help Me by TJ.
Somebody help me. I think I have a problem. I have a problem. When Calabar comes, I can stay home. I can be still. Do I need a pill? I have no chill. Am I ill? Do I need a doctor? What you think? When I have these questions, I notice a lot of people like me. Just like me. I have a confession. I don't want no prayer. I want you to join me. Just like me. Let we. Let we.
I'm in an
So
interview.
Tallpree Jr. and the
I'm in
song
an
is Help Me.
interview.
Hi.
Interview. Hello.
Hi, cutie.
Yeah. Who are you? She's doing the interview.
Soca say
Soca say
so.
so. Say Soca say so. Big up. Let me hear you. Let me hear you.
I,
Shy today. You
I
shy?
need I need the first shout out before you blow up.
Big up Soca say so. You not giving that? Big up Soca say so.
He's
Yep.
adorable.
Yep.
I
Big
am
one.
thoroughly enjoying Tallpree Jr.'s TikToks and the comedy that he has given us as well. And I've seen him perform, and he's got your chops, boy. He really knows how to
Yeah.
perform.
I did. We did one. It was his first performance at Pre-Day. Remember giving him Pre-Day at it
I
would have
was
been
there,
what year? I think what year was that? But I think he was like
like
probably 6 or
2017,
sometime down the
16,
could have been year 16, 17. He
16.
probably
Yeah.
was like 6. Yeah, and he did a hell of a job, you know, because I just knew he had it. He had that from a baby. At the age of about 3 again, he went in. I remember we went into Lavaman studio. He was at 3 years old. I remember going to pre-primary school, and he just walked in the studio and he said, "Lava, I want to do a tune." And Lavaman was him like, "What?" Like woman put him on top of a chair and he started and he ride the rhythm. He said, I remember he opened his mouth, he said, Killer is a job. Lover is a job. Tallpree is a job. Job. He just made up that on there, and
Wow.
but it was on point with the rhythm. So
Yes.
Lava Man was like, wait, Pre, what are we going to do with this? But I said, nah, he's too young. I don't want to go and try to have to, push him at that age to even record a song. So, but later down by 6, he was ready.
Wow. I was gonna say big up to Miss Juve because yes, we were there in 2016 jumping up together.
Big up his school, man. What you mean?
Pre-Day is, I would say, one of the best concerts there is in the islands, especially for showcasing local talent. What made you come up with that and keep going? I mean, I was there for the 20 was it all black?
Celebrating 20 years of it's an all black event. I have it on the Wednesday, which should have been. It's always the Wednesday before Carnival in
Mm.
Grenada. Too. People who listening and never been. When you come into Grenada for Carnival, try to be there at least the Wednesday. This is when the things start.
That
Definitely.
that's really good advice because because I definitely have
Yeah,
to change my plans to make sure I came in on the
be there. You're there
before
at the
Thursday. Yeah.
Wednesday at least because you don't want to miss Friday. And I try to showcase a lot of the artists here. Remember, I was a young artist one time too, and I went to the same. I had to go here and there trying to get the music play, trying to be on a show. So definitely with all the artists, I definitely look out, especially you have a song, you don't even I tell the artist, you don't even have to call me. You have a big song, you definitely on and you getting paid. I'll call your manager because I want you to have a manager. I want you to go the right, I want you to do it the correct way. So I encourage artists to do what they have to do, but it's showcasing, it really does showcase a lot of the new and existing talent once it's local. And then I still give you 5, 8 different acts from over the international acts. So it's a show that's so many different artists. You come to party, you want a fete, come to Pre-Day. We going crazy with it. That's how it normally is.
And you're going whole night too.
Yeah,
You must
we
have
try to end
energy.
we always try to cut off, probably early, but we can because people not going anyway.
Mm-mm.
People would stand up at that national stadium and they ain't leaving. I mean, we just sometimes have to play music. Just it it is crazy and it is a event you don't want to miss. If you're coming to Grenada, and I mean next year, please the Lord, if there's a carnival, and I hope we do get some sort of vaccine or that people can travel as they want to. Some people saying it probably could be more than that, but I feel we're gonna be there by next year, and we're good to go. If you're coming, make sure I'm be there by the Wednesday. You can't miss Pre-Day.
Well, speaking of Corona, meh, meh, meh.
Yeah, you see that start face now, and yeah, I said,
We gotta play this one. Fet nostalgia.
I miss Carnival like I miss McGill. What to them? Say me to tell me I
"Tell me
can't
to tell
be
me what you are
You
doing.
say
What?
me to tell me I
Tell me
can't
to
be
tell me what you are
one.
doing.
Say me to tell me
Tell
I
me
can't
to tell me
travel
what you are
till
doing.
I'm drinking every fete till me I
Everything
get
to me, what
brass.
you talk. What I miss?
In the I'm busy and
I'm
busy.
busy and I'm busy.
Busy black and
Busy and I'm busy.
I'm busy drinks up in
I'm
the
busy.
everything up in I see my four bucket of
Oh,
oil
but
up
you
here.
know, you
I buy a case of salt busy all that place.
you got
Black
nothing
all
to
you
do
know
with
the
that.
time by my side and split.
All you know,
And
the
me
matter,
don't
I
really
don't
care what
play.
nobody say.
What?
I just wanna
I
have
just
some
wanna,
fun. I just
I
wanna
just
beat that
wanna see that one.
drum. I just
I
wanna play a
wanna play
ball.
one more.
Why don't any girl
And
that
then the girl that says, what is telling me?
Swimming to tell me I
Saying
can
to
play
tell me I
ball.
can play TV. What?
Swimming to tell me I
Saying
can
to
play
tell me I can
ball.
play what?
Swimming to tell me I
Saying
can
to tell
travel
me I can
till
play that thing.
I'm drinking every
And why
fete till
not?
me head get brass.
I miss it. India, India, India,
I'm gonna have to let
India.
that one ride out. That's Fet Nostalgia 2020 music from Tallpree.
Yeah.
A big tune.
Yeah, man, we missed the carnival, so I just said, oh my goodness. So you mean to tell me I can't play Juve? Huh? So you mean to tell me I can't play Mass? Oh gosh. So you mean to tell me I can't drag a chain? And why don't any girl when the big truck pass? In the air, I miss the anthem in the air. It's one I mean, I really love that one. I really feel it that one too because it's just with the timing. And we know there is no carnival this year, so it just fall with the timing and I'm taking part. Yeah, I'm taking part in there's a cyber Mona competition coming up next week
Wow,
Friday.
that's
So look
huge.
out. I'm doing this one and I'm also doing so there's a power and a groovy. So I'm doing this one in the groovy and the power Mona. Yep.
That's huge. I mean, I feel like if there's any kind of goodness coming out of COVID-19, it's that Tallpree's back in competition.
Yeah, yeah. I took it low for a while. Remember, even when we spoke earlier, and I was in a mood like I don't think I want to do any with a promotion, whether anything. I just was going through a phase that I sort of I don't know it was a phase though, but I just decided I just wake up one day and say, listen, I'm doing a lot of music. I think I'm coming out. I'm missing now. We have like a year or two where there's no carnival. Trinidad Carnival went. I think they were lucky to get the last one. That was the first one for the year. It was the last one. We ain't have one. Not sure what's gonna happen. All the gigs, all the shows abroad canceled. There's nothing going on. And then I just feel like I need to sing. I wanna sing. I want to yeah, I can't sit down anymore, because this is what we do. This is what we love to do. So yeah, a few months and I mean, how long is that gonna go on for? So I said, listen, I have some songs in the studio. I've been stocking up. So I think I'm just ready to go again. So I just released once I released the songs, I just felt that vibe and I'm ready. So I'm in front any camera, call me, even though it's a phone, you're taking a little video for anything, I'm there right now. Any promotion, I'm ready. I'm ready to sing. You have a body party, call me. Anything, call me right now. I do miss it. I miss it bad for real. And I just decided, listen, this is the time I'm gonna do the Cyber Monarch and I have some music because the music to push. And next year I'm definitely in Soca Monarch. So this is just a warm up. I am taking
Wow.
and maybe 2, 3 years down the line, and then I just feel I gotta show the people that Tallpree still has it. He can do it. I
Yeah.
mean, this energy, the voice, everything. So I'm in. You understand? So
Wow.
look out. I'm
That's
in the
breaking
side of
news.
the Yep,
That's breaking news.
yep, yep,
We
yep.
appreciate it.
Out there, we at
Wow.
retirement. Yeah, man, I'm out.
Well, I think that news alone is gonna make people get on the plane. I really, really do. That's amazing to
Definitely,
hear.
man. And I have some crazy stuff in the bag. I can tell you. It gives yeah some it make me want to take part from now. If I can announce that next year I'm taking part, that there is some
Yeah.
stuff in the bag. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Listen, I we were talking about no carnival, no Juve, but it seems like there's a lot more going on in Grenada than just COVID-19. So the only time I'll use my Grenadian accent is what really going on in Grenada? What
Well, I
what
can tell you
what's
that
going on?
I don't know what's going on, but what I can tell you is there will be job all over the place. There's job going on now on a Sunday, on a Saturday. Sometimes you pass in a day in the week and you see a man black like tar and he just dragging a chain or something. Listen, you cannot stop this it's busting. It's I mean, people it's not easy to handle. It is not easy. And knowing the people we are as a job nation, we live for this mass, and people already know that there wouldn't be a Juve, they're gonna one day at least, even though it's not the Monday, they're gonna just get in that olive oil just to feel that vibe, that spirit come over you. So you have I see a lot of places people are they doing it, they plucking, they put on the olive oil and they play in a mass.
So going outside and dabbing up is a form of protest, really, for people saying stay home,
Well,
don't go outside. But also, we've heard about actual groups going out in protest in different parts of Grenada. Like, do we need to have protests in New York for Grenadians? What's going on out there? I've seen things about police brutality. I've seen things about the government. Can you give us any, since you're there, can you give us any insight in why
well,
are people protesting?
well, there is frustration, you know. I mean, so with frustration, a lot of things could happen. Some go get kicked under the rug, you know. I'm saying what I can say now at this stage, the people are very frustrated because as we live for carnival, which is one. Now we have this lockdown for this amount of months. We ain't have a case in how long? Even over the 14 days and the quarantine days over that period, probably over a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I think even with the people knowing that, but there is still all these restrictions, you know, there is frustration in there. And from that frustration stems a lot of different things can come out. You be frustrated and in your home, there's argument, there's somebody you don't know where how far the argument can reach. Even on the block or the road, people are frustrated generally. So, you know, I still urge them to, you know, relax, take it down because I feel the time would soon be is soon over, man. You know, I know how frustrated it can be because I am myself. But I just take it day by day and you know, it soon be done.
I hear
You
you.
know?
I hear you. Okay, we are coming up on the time for the hour. Can you give us 10 more minutes if we log off and come back on?
All right.
We beg you. The people want it.
All right.
And you have another song and I want to play it for 2020. So everybody, we're going to log off now and we're going to come right back on because Tallpree says so. Follow Soca Say So on all social media and socasayso.com. And make sure you join Tune Tuesday every Tuesday night via Instagram Live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.